I am Holly and I'm Jennifer's advocate. I've been Jennifer's advocate for between 3 and 4 years now. It'll be 4 years in November. How I got involved with citizen advocacy was a woman called Alison come to our school and did a presentation in front of a whole assembly of people. Very brave. And I told her that I was interested in being an advocate and it sounded like a brilliant idea. Then after a few meetings with Alison, she got to kind of know what I was like, and then she paired me with such a wonderful lady called Jennifer. And ever since then we've been best friends, haven't we? We have in common boys, so we like to go out looking for boys. Sometimes that means to the pictures, the bowling, to parties. We've been up the town. Jennifer was up the town a few weekends ago in a pub. Well, how do we... In the beginning I couldn't actually drive, so seeing Jennifer wasn't 100% as easy as it is nowadays, but our mum was very accommodating. Alison used to pick me up, my mum used to drop me off, Jennifer used to get dropped off. Like when you come to my 18th birthday party, was it? Jennifer and mum came, but then I passed my driving test and Jennifer's mum was very brave, and right from the start I was able to pick up Jennifer and we go out in the car mostly. Jennifer loves it in the car, so it tends to be a big part of our activities. Just recently me and Jennifer went on the train to Edinburgh. That was to meet a couple of friends. That was Zoe and Megan. You like them, eh? Megan Doll.
How about yours?
To hers and ears. Jennifer's a big fan of Megan Doll, and it's just one of the many friends she's made during our time as a partnership. So this year I was invited to Jennifer's house on New Year's Day, wasn't it? And there was lots of family there, so probably should have been quite nerve-wracking, but not for me. Not with a bottle of wine then, I say. Yeah, it was just great. We spent a lot of time together, and it was quite strange because it was probably one of the first times that actually didn't have the car for us to just get away, but you were clever, weren't you? And you just said that every time she got fed up, she just would say, "We just got up to my room now, Holly," and we would just go and sit up in our room, and that was an excellent way of getting away from the hustle and bustle.
I'm Claire and this is Laura, and we've been partners for five years or so, I think. We first met Laura when she was at school.
What?
And she was a teenager.
Oh no!
And supported her through some moving into adulthood. We usually meet at least once a week, unless we do so. Unless one of us is ill or busy. And what do we like to do? We would like to go shopping. No? You big fibber, you do so. And what do you like to go and drink? Some tea. Like to have a cup of tea. And I usually have a Coke, and then Laura usually drinks all my Coke. And sometimes I come to Laura's house and we hang out in your room and look at magazines. Yeah. Or Laura likes to go out to the local cafes. You could describe Laura as having communication problems, but I think that we get on quite well, and if you take some time to get to know Laura and befriend her, and then she's quite easy to understand, I feel. She gets her point of view across. For something you don't want, then she's quite able to tell me that. But part of advocating for Laura is getting to know her. And I suppose making assumptions on what I feel she would prefer